Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Mr. Joshua with another Gundam MSA reveal. And this Friday afternoon, I like to show off to you guys my custom DOM prototype MSA that I literally just got done putting together yesterday before work. Kind of on a fucked up working schedule right now. Originally, I worked from like 2:30 to 11 at night, but this week I've been working from 4:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning, which has been a major fucking ass for me. I've never worked until 3 o'clock in the morning, and having a weird, like, kind of like a weird, foggy, dry fogginess thing that I've been caught up in all week. So everything's like a major blur to me. Even this video is kind of a blur to me, but bear with me. So I got this idea from my buddy Joshua Gundamio to make a DOM prototype. He made about 2 or 3 videos of his a couple years ago, and I've been watching both those videos back to back. I've watched them about 3 or 4 times just to get an idea of how to make one. And so what I did was at first I had a like I said in my last video, I had a Gelgug that was in really good condition. It was complete, minus the part like the gun and the weapons and such. So what I did was I had to sacrifice a Gelgug. So I sacrificed the Gelgug, took its legs, and put them on a DOM figure. It came out really nice, and it kind of does look, kind of DOM prototype-ish, if I do say so myself. It's missing a little bit more details, but other than that, it looks really nice in my opinion. I enjoy it. So what else I did was I took a wing Gundam. I took the crotch area, cut that off, shaped it down, and glued it on there, and bam, looks nice and sexy. Another thing that I did here was at like the wing Gundam skirt that I had. The wing Gundam skirt was like in fucking pieces. The previous owner just completely fucked it up, like stole a bunch of parts off of it, so it wasn't really worth using it for anything else. But like the new Gundam, same thing with the new Gundam skirt. What I did here is I took the side pockets off, shaped those down, and glued them on and painted them. And it looks pretty cool. And here's the fun part. Josh Gundam figured out a way to make the DOM prototype torso. Essentially what he did was he cut the torso almost in half. He cut off the chest piece, shaved that down, sanded it. It took a Maxter Gundam piece. And what I did was I took the Maxter Gundam chest piece and I shaved the inside of it down so it was nice and flush with the actual torso. I glued it in there to place, and bam, looks fucking awesome. And also what I did was I cut off the little green thingamajigger that's on the chest originally. I actually cut that off and it came out perfect too. It was like a nice clean cut, so I kept that piece for a future project. I'm not really sure I'm going to use that on. But before I put the chest piece on, I actually went back and sanded the whole entire piece, and I also shaved off the shoulder pads too, shaved those down a little bit. And then I went back and sanded everything and tossed practically the whole entire figure minus a couple of parts into a black dye solution. So I dyed the legs black, I dyed the arms black, and the torso black. And originally I was going to have a really cool color scheme. I was going to keep these gray like they are now, and I was going to keep the upper arms gray, but these are DOM arms, and these are originally purple. And so I had 2 choices. I can either leave these purple and just kind of have the figure, rub me the wrong way. Not sexually, of course. Well, maybe sexually. I don't know yet. We'll see. The thing is, I could have kept these, purple and just completely throw off the figure. Or, I could have dyed the whole entire arm black. And so, obviously I dyed the whole entire arm black on both sides. And it came out nice. And the reason why I shaved off the shoulder pads on the shoulder area is because after I put this the head cable on, the head wouldn't fit on there just right. So I had to shave it down, but other than that, it came out pretty nice. And also, I used a ZACU2 cable for the head, and it's really nice looking. I really enjoy how it came out. And also, what I did was this head right here was originally a Dom Desert type head. So I had to go back in there and like repaint the whole entire head black. I even repainted parts of the weird upside down T thing red. So that's pretty cool. Then the back, I shaved the back of it down a little bit so I can actually give it a new backpack. And back here for the back boosters, I didn't have a spare GPO2 that I could have used, like the boosters for the shoulder pads. So I took the feet, and the feet had these weird things on top. So I just tore those off, sand those down, sanded the back of the legs, and glued them in. And they came out cool. I like the way those came out. And I had a spare Jag Doga, so I took the boosters off of those and glued those in there. Pretty cool stuff. Now, for the backpack, I'm going to be using this. The reason I'm going to use this is because it's squarish looking. It kind of looks a little prototypey. I like it. And obviously this was a scrapped jetpack that a buddy gave to me. You can see it was scrapped because the previous owner cut off pieces there and there, cut the antenna off and such. But it doesn't really matter to me. It's still a pretty cool backpack, and essentially I'm going to put it on there and it'll look pretty nice. Now the reason why I didn't glue the backpack on there yet is because I realized that if I wanted to make another one of these Dom prototypes, which I really want to do, they're so simple to make. What I want to do now is, because I want to make like at least 2 or 3 more, I want to make a battle scarred one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I'm actually going to do a resin cast of the torso itself. So that way I can have basically an unlimited amount of Dom prototype torsos. And same thing with the jetpack too. If I can find a way to position this right into the silicone mold, I can make as many copies as I possibly want. Realistically, I'll probably put this kind of right side up like this inside the mold. I'll put the little pegs in here because no one's going to see the bottom of it, so I'm going to take this little hole, this squared hole right here, a little rectangle shape, and I'm going to fill that up with glue or something. So that way there's no cavity when I mold it, and I'll just mold it from the back side. But overall, I like the figure. It's pretty sexy looking. If he had lips, things I would do to this wolf suit. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Stands up pretty nice too, which is what I like. And the one thing I would like to do to this figure is give him at least alternate shoulder pads. Originally, I didn't want to have these shoulder pads on here because they're too regular Dom-like. I wanted them to be more squared, like it was a prototype design. It wasn't meant for like a mass production, So if I ever get my hands on a set of like new Gundam shoulder pads, I'm definitely going to put those on there. Of course, I'm going to have to cut them down some and dye them black, but other than that, this guy is pretty much complete. And let's give you guys a nice 360 around before I end this video. Pretty sexy. I think he's more of one of the more successful figures that I've done. And it's funny because he's really simple to do. And all you literally have to do is get a Dom, a Gelgoog, and a Maxter Gundam torso and just go to work on it. And in a perfect world, if I had all the time in the world to do this guy, he would literally take me like maybe an hour and a half to do from start to finish. They had all the parts and everything ready. But overall, this guy's really nice. I like him. And if anyone's interested, I think I'll sell them after I do the resin casting and whatnot of the torso. But yeah, if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, happy Friday.